I saw Sri Sri coming out, and then I saw people running behind the car. As an outsider, it was little surprising for me. It was also like why they are running after it. Like it's a very judgmental opinion comes about it that this is a cult. What does it mean? What does he mean for you in your life?
He is like my life. He is everything. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha.
Thanks for coming. तेरी मेरी कहानी मतलब मैं ही आया हूँ तो thanks for inviting me here. और let's start with this. I want like to introduce you कि आप करते क्या हो?
So right now I've taken break from my career, and I just do Seva with Ashram in Art of Living International Center. So I just do Seva there. I was heading a digital project there, and now I also travel sometimes and teach Art of Living programs.
Is this your full time पूरा?
Yeah, like I'm kind of doing Seva here. Yeah,
Okay.
so full time I'm dedicated for this cause.
Is your smile natural? Like, because I see you smiling all the time. It's like
Yeah, smile is natural for every human being.
people fake it, and there's a very famous saying: "Fake it till you make it."
Yeah, it is said, and in a way, it is okay for people. But if you see a child, like it's said that a child smiles 400 times a day. But if you see a grown-up adult, they hardly smile, 20 times a day.
हाँ, ये स्माइल शुड कम फ्रॉम विदिन.
Yeah.
मेरे एक साइंस के टीचर थे, वो कहते थे ना वो कह रहे थे कि नेवर ट्रस्ट अ मैन हु कीप्स स्माइलिंग ऑल द टाइम. ओके, बट ये मैं आपके बारे में नहीं बोल सकता हूँ मैं, बिकॉज योर स्माइल इज वेरी डिफरेंट. सो आई एम वेरी क्यूरियस अबाउट इट. लेकिन आया कैसे?
I don't know. I mean, I've been like this. Yeah.
हाँ, मैंने इट्स लाइक एक आपको देख करके अंदर से मतलब वो एक कामनेस फील हो रहा है. तो वो इज इट बिकॉज ऑफ practices?
Because I think when you do Sudarshan, Kriya, meditation, pranayama on daily level, right? I'm not a bio student, but even a lot of scientists have done research. Then they find that when the cells within our body, there's so many millions of cells, right? Millions and billions of cells in our body. They get recharged and rejuvenated, and they. So it really helps you to be more calm and natural and stress free, right? And when there is no stress in life, you are naturally more smiling, isn't it?
आपको स्ट्रेस बिल्कुल नहीं होता?
I mean, if I have to do lot, what is stress? Like stress is like
स्ट्रेस
something which
मतलब यार मतलब आज सैलरी कमाई, फिर ये काम रुक गया. मोस्टली स्ट्रेस वही होता है जो होता नहीं अच्छा.
yeah. So it's like
जैसे
you want things to be in a certain way,
वो नहीं हुआ.
and it doesn't happen your way, right? Other way to look at it, like in our body, like there in our brain, like there are two hemispheres, right? So left and right, right? So one is driven by logical reasoning, decision making, questions and answers. Other side of it is, driven or nourished by, meditation or singing or dancing, or some creative work that you do. So if there is disbalance in this, the two hemisphere, that's where the perception, our perception to look at things gets changed. And this difference in the perception, right, this can cause stress. Or sometimes you have lot to achieve in your life. You have set high goals for yourself, or maybe your boss has set some goals for you, or your client has given you some goals, and you have less time to do it, achieve it. So that can also cause stress. But for me, what I've observed is like when I do Sudarshan Kriya, it's like energizing my own battery, just like we put our cell phones on charging, right, every night or day. So like that, if you practice some breathing technique for 20, 25, 30 minutes a day, it really helps to recharge the battery and be more stress free because you breathe out the stress. and you are more natural you.
Okay, so Kriya, that can help in that way. आपकी शक्ल एक्चुअली श्री श्री की फोटो सामने पड़ी है। ये पहले से ऐसा है या मतलब गुरु जी के साथ रहते रहते या उनका?
I don't know. Maybe you have to look at my old pictures
I'm
and then
looking
say.
like उनके छोटे भाई लग रहे हो आप, लिटरली। राइट। ओके, सो मन एक बार भी बताइए, जैसे यंग लोग जो भी है ना, जो हमारे यंगस्टर्स होते हैं, उनको थोड़ा सा दे आर लाइक स्पिरिचुअलिटी के बारे में तो पता भी नहीं होता, पता भी होता है तो थोड़ा सा उनको बड़ा रेजिस्टेंस होता है इसको लेकर के कि यार अगर मैंने स्पिरिचुअलिटी में ऐसे क्रिया वगैरह शुरू कर दिया ना तो मेरा मेन स्ट्रीम का लाइफ जो है ना वो चौपट हो जाएगा। और क्योंकि मेन स्ट्रीम में रहने के लिए, मेन स्ट्रीम मतलब मैं इस बाहरी दुनिया की बात कर रहा हूँ, आश्रम के बाहर की जो दुनिया है वो, उसमें आपको मैनिपुलेटिव होना होता है, झूठ बोलना होता है, गुस्सा भी करना होता है, वो सारे आपके जो भी ताम झाम है ना दुनिया को लेके चलना पड़ता है। अब मैं लग गया क्रिया करने में, मैं हो गया मन शांत, मैं हो गया एकदम चित्त शांत, खुश, हर जगह मुस्कुरा रहा हूँ, तो उसमें लोग मेरी वाट भी लगा सकते हैं। ये एक इनहिबिशन होता है, ये एक डर होता है लोगों में। कैन यू क्लेरिफाई दैट?
First of all, what I have seen in Art of Living, there are more youngsters than old age people.
ओह।
And you might have heard about, bhajan clubbing, right? This is so popular these days. And if you go to any bhajan clubbing which is happening in your city, you will see most of the youngsters there. So it's not like youngsters are not spiritually inclined. They are. It's just that they don't find the right path, or sometimes they don't find the right guru. Or it can be any reason, or it can be sometimes just peer pressure, where they are not able to express themselves. You know, because it's very easy for people to say, "Hey, let's go and have a beer," but sometimes people feel shy that, "Hey, I want to go and meditate." I feel that a person should confidently express about himself or herself. If you feel like meditating, confidently say that you want to go and meditate. And in fact, invite others also to come and meditate. Why not?
But why is this a taboo, still taboo? Like, why people are not confident talking about it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, people have to just come out of it. It's not like I have to do something to tell them. And spirituality is something which is going to be, helping them and complementing in whatever they do.
So if
It
somebody
is not like if you are spiritual, hey, you don't have to grow in life. In fact, a spiritual person can grow at a faster pace.
can they hustle?
Yeah.
Can they hustle? Life
Yeah. It is said that, you double or triple the hustle, at the same time, double the heart also. So that's where spirituality will help. So it's not like you hustle and then you do it at a cost of your health or at the cost of others' health.
But
As a leader or as an individual,
how can I be so nice in the world which is not nice?
see,
Not so nice.
सच्चा बनना है, कच्चा नहीं बनना है.
I like it. ये सही बात है,
Right?
सच्चा बनना है और कच्चा नहीं बनना.
हाँ. So spirituality is not like it is, in fact, it's like it complements in whatever you do.
So you be nice with the nice people, like you be smart and nice.
Yeah.
Smartly nice, basically.
Yeah. You be
Don't be a fool.
compassionate. You be compassionate. You have that inner competitiveness to do your best. You don't have to always if you want to, want a promotion, it doesn't mean that you don't want other person to get below you or underperform, right? You do your best and inspire others also to do their best.
But yes, the dunya तो नहीं चलती ना. Dunya is all about pulling down and you getting up.
See, there are people.
There's always the one loser and one
There
winner.
are all sorts of people in life, right? And if you think from a long term perspective, right, what you really want to achieve in life, right, you will see that by helping others also, you can still grow.
Exactly true, because बहुत सारे जो celebrities हैं ना, बड़े बड़े celebrities, कुछ जैसे Keanu Reeves, Jim Carrey, these are big celebrities. They are into spirituality. बहुत सारे जो founders रहे हैं, Steve Jobs, he came to India for
Yeah.
spirituality. तो वो लोग भी आए, उन्होंने भी किया है, एंड देन उसके बाद लौटने के बाद दे ग्रू देयर बिजनेस 10 फोल्ड, चीज़ें बदल गई। सो आई थिंक ये सिर्फ एक डर है अंदर। मेरे पिताजी को जब पहली बार पता चला ना कि मैं कुछ ऐसे मेडिटेशन वेडिटेशन टेंशन में आ गया, वो कि यार ये तो मेडिटेशन में बैठ गया, अभी डॉक्टर कैसे बनेगा, इंजीनियर कैसे बनेगा, शादी कैसे करेगा, बच्चे कैसे पैदा करेगा। तो सारा गड़बड़ हो गया। तो ये एक डर है लोगों को। जैसे मैंने सुना था कि आप आर्मी वालों के साथ गए थे, वहाँ पे भी आपने उनको मेडिटेशन वगैरह पढ़ाया,
I mean,
आर्ट ऑफ
you
लिविंग।
keep traveling. So I've taken courses for defense forces also, and you know, I've taken courses for people like the girls who were rescued from the red light area also. And I've taken workshops when I was working in 2012, 13. I was working with Capgemini. So I used to go office early around like 7 o'clock. My office used to start at 9 o'clock. I used to reach at 7 o'clock in Bangalore, in Outer Ring Road. And I used to take courses for our security guards also. Free of cost for them. They provided a room in the basement, one hall. And sometimes we used to do courses when more security guards used to participate, we used to do on the terrace also. So I've taught workshops to different age group and different sections of the society. So it is useful for everyone. Students also, corporate professionals also. I've taught programs to Stamina Miss India participants
Have,
also.
have you ever taught any fighters, boxers, UFC fighters?
Not boxers as a group, but a lot of sports person.
Will that help to these people also, fighters, aggressive, जिनके प्रोफेशन में aggression चाहिए होता
Uh,
है? What do you suggest?
See, I mean, everybody breeds. Everybody eat food, everybody sleep, everybody breathes, right? And Sudarshan Kriya meditation helps everybody.
So
You know, of course, I mean, I understand it's a different kind of ball game altogether, right?
right.
Fighters and all. And meditation, of course, brings down the aggression. But there is also another way to look at it. Like, you really need, focused mind in the present moment, to tackle every situation, isn't it? So whether you're a boxer or you're a soldier on, fighting a battle, you need to have that focus. And Sudarshan and meditation gives you that. At the same time, it reduces the stress level.
So it actually inner aggression को शांत करता होगा and focus magnify करता है. So that I met sportsman like Asian game level जिनको बहुत एक्सटेंसिवली ऐसे क्रिया वगैरह करवाया जाता है, स्पेशली शूटर्स, सो दैट उनका एकदम फोकस बिल्कुल वैसा रहे एंड उतना काम हो जाते हैं, उनका ब्रेथ लॉन्गर हो जाता है.
Yeah.
और सुदर्शन क्रिया में ब्रेथ,
Yeah.
शैलो ब्रेथ खत्म हो जाता है.
It's like, as you must have seen kids, right? They play all day long and they don't get tired as early as an adult, right? Because they use full capacity of their lungs. So because of our lifestyle, we do, usually do shallow breathing.
Example, am I shallow breathing right now?
So I mean,
How can I recognize?
normally, I mean, you can observe, like when you, like say, when you feel air in the balloon, what happens to the balloon?
बोलता है
It expands, फूल जाता है. When you take out the balloon, like air from the balloon, what happens?
पिछक जाता है.
पिचक जाता है. Like that, when you take deep breaths, that breath should, go up to your lower abdomen, so that your lower lobes of the lungs, middle lobes, upper lobes all open up, and the lung capacity also increases. So even like in corporates, they sometimes teach this technique. Like before important meetings, they ask people to do some deep breathing because it brings them to present moment and take better decisions.
Is that a natural way of breathing, deep breathing?
Yeah.
Oh, but
I mean, because of our lifestyle.
हाँ, वो नेचुरल नहीं रहा.
Yeah.
So I read somewhere कि हम लोग जो because of life shallow breathing करते हैं, which is like fast breathing in and out, which is basically a fight and flight response for the body. Body को हमेशा लगता है कि you are in danger, you are in stress, you are in fight and flight because the way we breathe, and then that actually वो जो stress chemicals होते हैं वो release होता है, and we are always in stress.
Yeah. So it's like sympathetic and parasympathetic
nervous
system. Yeah. So it's very important. I mean, of course, sometimes you have, like when you're working, you're very active, you have something to accomplish, either daily targets or weekly or monthly targets, right? You have to be active. But then it's like sometimes you have to take out in a day to relax also, cool down also.
To balance it
Yeah,
out.
you cannot just, just remain idle throughout the day. You have to work, right? You have to do some activity. As human beings, all of us have to do some activity, right? So balance is important.
So that Sudarshan Kriya helps in balancing.
Yeah.
कितनी देर तक उसका असर रहता है? अभी मैंने किया मान लीजिए 25 मिनट का.
Like I do, like sometimes in evening to release the stress of accumulated throughout the day, or sometimes most of the day I do it in the morning so that I remains energetic throughout the day. Then evening I do meditation. So once a day I do Sudarshan Kriya practice, and once a day I practice, like twice a day I practice meditation.
So that keeps you calm whole day.
Yeah.
पूरा दिन असर रह सकता है उसका.
Yeah.
बुरे सपने नहीं आएंगे रात को उससे? अगर
You
मैंने
will
रात
have-
करने
you-
से
you
पहले
will-
सोया तो.
Lot I've seen like lot of participants, my course participants, and in fact, many millions of people have this experience that the sleep quality improves. You have much
Because
more
we carry
deeper
our
sleep.
we carry our stress to our sleep also, dreams also.
Yeah, it's
So-
not just stress, but also the impressions
हाँ.
that we carry, right? And of course, like the food that you eat, and it can also be because like sometimes people have screen time these days. They watch a lot of reels before sleeping.
Will that help
So-
in that also? Sudarshan Kriya, reducing
I mean,
screen time?
it's the I feel that healthy lifestyle is a holistic approach,
Okay.
right? You need to have look at your food. Of course, you need to reduce your screen time, right? And of course, Sudarshan Kriya. All this combination helps.
Okay, let me talk about what is the relationship with Sri Sri?
Uh, it's I mean this relationship, it's like you can say maybe is like my guru, right? And so you can say it's a guru disciple relationship, or you can also say it's a guru and devotee relationship. And yeah, it's that kind of relationship.
No, what I can see is you have no words for it.
I mean, it's very difficult to describe the relationship of a devotee or a disciple with the guru. It's very
What does it mean? What does he mean for you in your life?
he is like my life. He is everything. Because he has added, like, my name is Aman, and uh, Aman means peace, right? And he's given me that meaning in life, right? I'm more peaceful. And my parents, in my nickname was Happy in my childhood. Like my mom, dad used to call me Happy. My mother still calls me, though everyone else calls me Aman. My mother still calls me Happy, and that happiness he has brought in, like the unconditional happiness, joy, he has brought in my life. So he has given a true meaning to my name as well.
Is this? Have you met him?
Yeah.
Have you talked to him?
Yeah.
In person?
Yeah.
1-to-1?
Yeah.
What did you feel like? How is his aura?
I felt a lot, lightness. Like sometimes you feel heaviness in your heart, right? As you mentioned, like sometimes things doesn't go your way, or uh, maybe some situation in your life where you feel heavy in your heart, right? I've met him, like, and I felt lot lighter after meeting him. And every time I meet him, I feel lot lighter inside me. Something shifts. It's on the positive side.
Hmm. Okay. So is he one of the reason that you are into spirituality?
As I told you, like when I saw his photo, I just got attracted and got into spirituality. And when I met him for the first time in December 2010, so since then there is no looking back in life, and I got a lot of clarity what I have to do in my life. And
But did you talk about that clarity or you got lot of clarity just after meeting?
we spoke.
Oh, you okay? So आपकी बातचीत हुई उनसे?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, okay. Um, I also there's an example of Eklavya and Dronacharya, right? So Eklavya never met him. I mean, एक बार मिला वो भी अंगूठा उन्होंने मांग दिया.
Mhm.
बट देन आफ्टर उनका अंगूठे ले देने के बाद भी फोटो के साथ ही उनका पूजा करते हुए इट्स लाइक गुरु शिष्य का रिलेशन बिना मिले वो था. तो इज योर रिलेशन इज ऑल्सो लाइक दैट या आप लोग बहुत इंटरेक्ट करते हो एंड ही इज लाइक पर्सनली नो यू एंड गाइड
I
यू
mean,
या आप एकलव्य हो वो द्रोणाचार्य?
that way I feel that I'm very fortunate. You know, there are many. I mean, of course, Eklavya story is, you know, very famous, but there are so many people like in the world, in the society, those who have guru, but those gurus are not there in the body form currently. So they pray to their guru in a photo form, or they pray to the padukas in Indian traditions. So that way I feel blessed that my guru is there alive. He is walking the same earth that I am walking on. He is breathing the same air. So I feel that way very blessed. And of course, like Gurudev, of course, his schedule is really very busy, really very, very busy. But he still takes out time to give appointments to his devotees. Uh, yeah, so that way, whenever I need to meet him, converse with him, I take his appointment or go to satsang in ashram whenever he's in India and he's in Bangalore ashram. So I go there, attend satsang in his presence, or take his appointment to meet him, talk to him. It's difficult because his schedule is very busy, but then when I need, and he makes himself available, so I feel fortunate that way and grateful also for that.
Do you see yourself or ever have imagined yourself he's not there if he's not there? How?
Honestly, I see that life is very, you know, uh, life is very, short. You know, the moments that we have, in my life. So it's like if you see Guru like in body form, hmm, so you are limiting Guru. Guru is a tattva. It is said Guru tattva is like you might have heard, right? In India, like every child chants this like Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Right? So it means like Guru is like Guru tattva is like all pervading. It's very difficult, maybe, I don't know if it is easy or difficult to comprehend this, but Guru Tattva, Guru principle is, all pervaded. So you just have to, experience his presence. Like, for example, if you have some sincere prayer in your heart, it doesn't matter who you pray to. It can be your guru, it can be your God, it can be your, Kul Devta, Kul Devi, whoever, or it can be Jesus, Allah, whatever, right? So, whoever you pray to, sincere prayers are always answered. So, it's not like God should be there in the physical form with you always, but that tattva is always there, that it's all pervading.
Okay. So it won't make much difference.
I mean, I never thought about it, honestly, but like having him in his physical form, right? It's very special because you can rejoice in his presence so much.
Physical presence.
Like in India, like we all are brought up reading, Krishna Gopi stories, right? So when Krishna was there in his body form and all the gopis, gopas were there around him, so there used to have so much of, you know, uh, such playful time around Krishna, right? So like that for me, like being in physical presence of Gurudev, it's like enjoying that special moments.
So you talked about Krishna and Gopi. Was in ashram just before. You were also with me. And then I saw Sri Sri coming out, and then I saw people running behind, crazy behind the car. As an outsider, it was little surprising for me. It was also, I mean, like, why they are running after it. Like, so see, as an outsider who is not related to Sri Sri, to this world, there's a very judgmental opinion comes about it, that this is a cult, this is a madness, this is an obsession. How do you say it? Like, how do you see it? What is it like? Am I wrong about it?
So, uh, Gurudev has told many times, all the devotees, like, don't run behind. Even when he is walking, right? He loves walking in the ashram, but it becomes so difficult because, hundreds and thousands of devotees, gather,
That's what I
and
saw.
everybody
It's
wants to
like-
be around him. So, though he likes to walk in the ashram, sometimes he has to use car also. And then people are,
They might hurt themselves. Yeah.
yeah, not hurt, but I mean, of course, their security keep them, at safe distance. But yeah, so it's like devotion is like little. When devotion is there, sometimes people, lose little this thing, awareness. And in that charm, it's in that moment, right?
So it's like pure love and devotion.
It's yeah, it's very,
Wow.
it's very pure, unconditional devotion.
Wow. And also, so, wow. I mean, I can feel it. You are lucky to have him. Is it really important to have a guru in life?
If I look at my own life, how I was living my life earlier before meeting him, and now, I feel, and it's very important. I mean, if in the scriptures it is said that bina guru gati nahi. That means without guru there is no progress in life. And guru shishya parampara, it's not like new. It has been there since ages, since thousands of years in our country. Guru shishya parampara was always there. So even if you want to learn a subject or even a musical instrument, you go to a teacher, you go to a guru, right? Like if you have heard about all the sitaris, they admire their guru so much because they have got that vidya from their guru, right? So like that in life also, when you want to know more about life, more about the meaning of this life, more about the purpose of your life, you need to have guru in life.
But then number one, how do you recognize it? And number two, how guru and you both accept the bond,
First question, like how do you
recognize the guru?
recognize a guru? So for me, it was like a spontaneous moment. I just saw and I knew that I have to go to him. And once my dad also told me that if you are confused in your life, if there is like kind of a, black, this thing in front of you and you need to find a direction, then you need to find a guru. And every individual has to find their own guru. It can be like, okay, your ancestors have guru and that has been going on for traditions. Or it can be like, for me, it was like in my family, I was the first one to, go and meet him and, be in his presence. So definitely it's like more of for like connection. And that you only can, your heart can only tell you. It's not like I can tell you or you can tell other person that, hey, this person should be your guru or that person should be your guru. It's more of
It's a
your
personal
heart
thing,
will tell you.
case by case basis.
Yeah. And it is said that, that when it is the right time in your life, your guru will find you.
Guru will find you. I've heard this. Guru finds you. What about the second question? How guru accepts you and you accept the guru?
Yeah. So when you feel that connection, right? It's all about connection. It's not a informal interview or, you know, written exam or something, It's like, yeah. And guru, I like, especially, I don't know about other gurus, but then I I don't see a guru, or like Gurudev rejecting anybody. He accepted me as I was. He never put any condition that I should be like this or like that.
दारू सिगरेट तो नहीं पीनी
No, so he accepted me like that. He never
Okay,
asked
okay,
me to
okay.
quit smoking or quit
Okay.
drinking. He never asked me if I drink or not.
But
It was like, for me, it was very natural, uh, you know, natural phenomenon, I should say. It just
he knew
happened.
that तुम छोड़ दोगे.
I don't know. I don't know. Because he never asked me.
Oh, he never talked about it. He never asked.
He never asked.
अब अपने आप ही छूट गया ये.
अपने आप ही छोड़ दिया after meeting.
That's very interesting.
And I see that, that money that I used to spend on alcohol or cigarettes, I started using it for a good purpose. And even the time that I had in my life, right, earlier, like when I was in my initial years, when I was working with IBM in Manyata Tech Park in Bangalore, my roommate and me, we used to, put some movies on downloads. Those days, torrents was very famous. So, and then we used to watch a lot of movies over the weekend, and sometimes even coming back from work, we used to watch some series. In those days, Prison Break, I don't know if you have heard about it or not. Prison Break, and all those series
Binge
were
watching करते.
famous. So we used to watch sometimes, whole night, or at least till 2 a.m., 3 a.m. in the night. So, but after meeting him, like, I started spending that time to contribute back to the society. I worked on various Seva projects and utilizing the same time, same energy in the right direction. So, I mean, resources, time are limited. Everybody has limited, time, resources. So, it's a choice where you want to put it. You want to just do time pass in your life, or you want to make your life more purposeful, more useful for not just for you but for people around you. And honestly, Rahul, like, there are many people out there in the world uh, who need you. Your time is very precious. I personally feel that each one of us as an individual, we can do so much, for the world in whatever our capacity.
Anyone can do so much for the world, was saying. कोई भी कर सकता है.
Yeah, absolutely.
तो ये awareness कैसे
See,
है?
anybody can go and plant a tree. Anybody can do something for the people. Uh, you know, there are so many different sections of the society, right? And there is so much good work which is already happening in society, right? There are a lot of NGOs, lot of volunteers doing a lot of good work in the society. As an individual, we should start thinking, what or how can I also contribute? Like, we can give 1 or 2 hours over the weekend. Right? Anybody can do this much, right? 1 or 2 hours, they can go do some tree plantation, or go and help somebody in something. Go and uplift the people's, mood, right? There can be so many different ways to help people.
मैं भी preach.
Like, see, from your channel also, like as you told me, right, in Mizoram, that you are going and meeting people and making their voice heard in the society to spread more positivity, to bring us that, much needed social change, right? So that
That
you're
is
doing
on
in
your
your own capacity,
yeah.
which is really appreciated. You should continue doing this good work.
Thanks. Oh wow. So anyone can contribute in any way. I think intention has to be the right thing. Like
Yeah.
कि वो intention होना चाहिए कि मुझे कुछ करना चाहिए. Let's give back also. जरिया कुछ भी हो सकता है.
Yeah.
Giving back कुछ भी हो सकता है.
Like, I always remember, like my school teacher, we were in, I think I was in class 7th or 8th. So that was the only, outside our school, we used to have picnic every year, but that particular, winter break, our school took us to Hyderabad for a trip, 1 week trip. We went in a school bus, and our bus was caught in between there was some Naxalites, something was there, some accident, something. And then our school bus was caught in between two trucks, and we were just whole night, stuck there. And one of my senior and my teacher who was there were 2 3 teachers with us, and one of the teachers who was leading this whole trip, she was not feeling good at night. I mean, she had vomiting and all. Sindhu ma'am, she was an English teacher, and one senior helped her throughout the night with water and whatever help she needed. And we were sleeping in the bus. We were tired. We just slept. Next day morning, when we woke up, teacher shared like how he helped throughout the night. And when we came back to the school, in school assembly, she appreciated that person whose name was Praveen Wagela. So the teacher said a very beautiful line, that is still, that touched my heart and still there with me. She said, अपने लिए तो हर कोई जीता है, अपने लिए तो हर कोई जीता है, कभी दूसरों के लिए जी के देखो कितना मजा आता है. And that really touched my heart. I was standard 7th or 8th at that time. So that also, brought a little shift in my life.
एक्चुअली हमें भी अपनी लाइफ में वही कहानियाँ याद रखती हमें हमने अपने लिए कुछ अच्छा किया वो हमें याद नहीं रहता, हमने किसी के लिए थोड़ा भी कुछ अच्छा किया हो ना वो हमें हमेशा याद रहता है.
Absolutely.
This is what memories and stories are about.
Yeah.
Helping others and
Yeah.
doing things for others.
Yeah.
So I think it is coming out of our soul, like, so आत्मिक खुशी बोलते हैं शायद वही होता.
Yeah.
अब मूवी देखी मजा आया बोल के 2 दिन में थोड़ी याद रहता है, कोई सीरीज थोड़ी याद रहता है. वाओ. तो टेल मी अमन, आपका क्या प्लान है, अभी क्या करोगे लाइफ में, शादी वगैरह कुछ?
So I don't intend to marry. I feel that I'm happy the way I am, and I wish to continue contributing in my own capacity.
But why can't you contribute even if you're married? Like,
People can. In fact, I have a lot of friends, who both are married and both are, inclined to do social seva in life. So I'm not against anybody's marriage.
if you
And
find the right
personally,
person.
it's like I feel that it's an individual choice. So my choice is that I want to contribute, just contribute. Yeah.
Okay. So
My
no
time.
marriage,
Yeah.
no relationships.
Yeah.
आपका था पुराना पहले fast relationships?
Long back, yeah, but it was just, yeah.
Just what?
I mean, just in like college days, you will have
Okay.
a relationship like that. Yeah.
पहला प्यार. Youngsters are the one who have their whole life. And do you have anything to talk to them and to say to them that why should they do Sudarshan Kriya या breathing technique? कोई भी अपनाएं but क्यों करें?
See, India has a lot of young population, right? And throughout the world also, young people have a lot of energy, right? It has to be channelized in the proper direction, right? And second thing, those who feel lack of energy or lack of enthusiasm to achieve their goals. So Sudarshan Kriya helps in that also. It uplifts the energy, it uplifts your confidence level, it uplifts your enthusiasm, it improves your concentration, right? So in every possible way, it complements you, it helps you to achieve your goals in life. So I don't see any reason of not doing it.
Not okay. Perfect.
They should give it a shot and do it and see themselves instead of having a prejudice.
Prejudice, right? I think people should try and see that whether it works or not. That is the main thing. Srishri का birthday आ रहा है?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we are all enthusiastic about.
What do you want to say to Guruji on his birthday? He might listen. He might watch it.
I would just like to, thank him just for being born, for being him what he is. We are, I am personally grateful that, he is and I am born in a time in his era and be in his presence. And, biggest blessing in my life is to be his devotee. Yeah.
Wow. Thank you for talking to me.
Thanks
was
for
lovely
this
talking to you.
opportunity to be on your channel, and I really wish that you continue doing this great work that you are doing to, spread positivity in the world. And I hope millions of people, take inspiration from your channel, from you.
Thank you for your kind.
May God bless you. Jai Gurudev.